Welcome back to Lady Liadan's Learning Library. Today we're going to talk about heraldry, more specifically book heraldry. What do you think about when you when somebody says that word, heraldry? What does that mean to you? Well, there are a lot of modern things that use heraldry. Think about, what do you see? What do you think? When you see a big yellow M with red and red background and white lettering, what is that? That's right, it's McDonald's. What about? Let me think here. What are some other examples of modern heraldry can you think of? Well, heraldry in the Middle Ages basically was a way for people to be recognized. It was using pictures and colors in order to denote family lines. Kind of give an idea of where someone comes from. The British royal family, the royal families all over the world use heraldry. And each person within that family line has their own heraldry. You can look at different museums and historic houses. Sometimes those historic houses have on their mantelpieces the heraldry of the people that originally built that house. It's kind of interesting. So when we talk of heraldry, specifically book heraldry, we're talking about the pictures that tell us who somebody is. A great coloring book for the kids in the SCA. You can get it through the SCA.org, or you can get it off of Amazon. There's the Known World Atlas, and it has the heraldry. And heraldry is, let's see, there's the laurel leaf and a crown. That is for Kingdom of the East. And then there's one with a dragon. And there's different colors. There's 7 what are called tinctures that are used in heraldry, at least in very basic heraldry. You have 5 colors and 2 metals. Okay, so we have blue, which is azure, and we have purple, which is purple. We have black, which is sable. We have green, which is vert. And we have red, which is gules. Those are the 5 colors of heraldry. Now, for the 2 metals that are used in heraldry, we have white or argent, which is silver. And we have yellow or ore, which is gold in heraldry. In more complex heraldry, you can use wood, you can use fur, you can use, because there's In my heraldry, there is a fur called ermine, and there's something called ermine spots. Today, we're going to learn how to make our own heraldry. There are different animals you can use. There are different shapes you can use. Different items you can use. You can use a book if you like, or a candle, or a cat, or a horse, or a dog, or a dragon. And each of the animals, dragons and birds, have different positions than, say, a horse, a lion, or a cat, because they have wings, and the where you have four-footed animals like your dog, your cat, your lion, they don't have wings unless it's a really fantastical lion and it has wings, and that's a different animal altogether. So in the supplies list below, you can go and print out whatever animal or picture or thing you want at the Penzic Traceable Art Archive. There is a link in the description to the supplies list, which has a link that will take you to the archive. So today's project is we are going to create our own little banner on an 8x10 piece of muslin, a pair of scissors, and a pencil and a ruler for that. And then we're going to draw our device. Okay? So let's get started. We're just going to do our device. Now the banner is for if you want to maybe not only have your device, but your kingdom's device, your household's device, because that can give a lineage. So you're from this kingdom and this barony and this household, and then this one is you. But we're just going to make our device first. And you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. So what I did is I just folded it in half and then drew a line to make it look like a shield, just like that. Now the reason we're using muslin is that you can see through it. So I am going to take my coloring book, and this has a compass rose in it. I like that design. I'm just going to take that, and see, you can see through it, and I'm going to trace it off. Just like that. Okay, so see, I've got that drawn on, just like that. Now, there might be something else on here that I might want to use. Let's see. Well, I could put a border around in a different color. So what I would do is I would start here, and you can make a plain border if you want. Just like that. You can make a wavy border. You can make a checky border. Heraldry has a language all its own. I recommend finding some books on heraldry that show you the different types of things that you might find in heraldry. This is one of my favorite ones. It's got all kinds. See, they've got the Psalter, Quarterly, and Masony. Just different kinds of things. See, there's the ermine. Different divisions of the field, and your field is this right here. Now we could take and that's exactly what I'm going to do, is I am going to quarter it down the center here and then across like this. So it's going to be a compass rose on a quartered field with a plain border. Now, I'm going to make my compass rose gold or ore. And let's see. The field, which is quartered, just like that, quarterly. Let's see, what colors are we going to use? Oh, you know, I think I might use purple and what's a good color with purple? Purple and green? Should we use purple and green? Okay, so purple and vert with a compass rose ore and a border ore. Sound good? Sounds good to me. All right. Move the paint off. Make sure you have a paint cup or a water cup for your paint. So, what we're going to do, make sure you protect your work surface. And we'll start with this. All right, looks like it's starting to take some shape. Looks kind of cool. And there we go. field quartered, vert and purple. Alright, now we need to do the border and the compass rose. We'll start with the compass rose. And what color is this? That's right, it's or gold. Okay. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, now we're going to take the big brush, get it cleaned off. Make sure there isn't any more purple in there, because purple and yellow make blech. Start at the top here. This is one of the biggest reasons why we have something underneath. Because we may overpaint. Right. And we are done. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? My paint's over here. I'll lift it up so you can see it. That looks pretty neat, doesn't it? Well, I hope you had as much fun as I did. That's a neat project. Well, I hope you all had fun. I did. And I really recommend getting in touch with your local Herald and talking to them about the different things that Heralds do. They don't just register your heraldry with the College of Heralds. They do research, they call events, and those are called voice heralds. In another episode, we will be talking to a voice herald and getting to see what they do. I recommend reading up on what heralds what heralds do. There's a fun little book um, out there called Harold the Herald. Um, and it goes through what heralds did in medieval times. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time.